What's up everybody, TC coming at you with an update video, and today I just thought I'd do a video because I haven't made one in a while. Lots of things have been happening, the end of the school year is coming up, so I just thought I'd talk about a few things here, kind of update everyone on what's going on, what to expect coming up. So first of all, I'd like to talk about the music video I'm creating, the diss tracks for my grade 8 students that are graduating. It's been a huge project for me. Right after I listened to the original song, I thought it was just perfect for me to kind of make my own version of it. I started looking at lyrics about almost 2 months ago. I started to see what kind of things, working with the words and figuring out what would be good, what would be appropriate for YouTube and for the students and all that. What would be funny, what would work, what would not. I kind of ran it by my friends and families. Even my home room have been helping me out a lot with that. So I got that down, then I started making the song, which was again a very big trial and error thing for me. I downloaded Audacity, a free kind of sound manipulation kind of a program, and you can have different tracks and it's good for making music and stuff. So I kind of played around with that, eventually made the song, which again, the parts where I sing I feel like could sound better. I tried to get autotune working and I couldn't figure it out on my own, so I just went ahead without it. And then after that I started filming for the music video, which again has been so much work, and I've had help from other teachers at school. I've had a lot of help from my film crew from my home room. So props to them for helping me out. For everyone else, I even had a couple students come on a Saturday for like 3.5 hours to help me out and get some of these shots going. Thanks to them. So I've been like putting in, I think I'm up to maybe 15 hours of work into this in the last 2 months. So it's been spread out a lot, but it is a lot. So that's kind of why I haven't really been making videos, because I've been making a video all this time. It's gonna be the biggest and most high quality video on my channel. So I'll be making a version for the school, which will have a bit more, maybe some bloopers and stuff like that. Some things that I don't mind showing students at school, but I would not want to show on YouTube. Of course, my rule is that I'm not putting any students in the video, so I'm sorry if you wanted to be part of it. But it is a thing I'm doing, one, because I don't want anyone thinking that I am someone that would put students on YouTube, and two, because, well, it wouldn't be fair to have some students in there and some not. So those are sort of the reasons why you'll only be seeing myself and other teachers in the video. So I think maybe a couple more weeks. I know I wanted to show it in the last week of school when we still have regular classes, so still expect that to happen at that time. Another thing I'm thinking about the end of school is, just recently I was thinking about doing some kind of class awards thing. So if you think that would be something interesting, please let me know. Please be active on my channel, or come on the Discord and let me know what you think about that. You can talk to me about that at school, but obviously during a lesson is not a good time for that. So I'm thinking about doing awards for I don't know, maybe the 2 classes that I see the most. I know for some of you, I don't know you as much because we don't see each other. 2 of my classes we see every day. And I think maybe voting for like silly awards, like, I'm thinking about maybe having like a Meme Lord award, or maybe an award for the person that needs to go to the washroom the most, or at least asks the most. Just kind of silly things like that. Let me know if you think that would be cool. I think it'd be a fun thing to do at the end of the year. So, end of the year, talking about the very last day, I bought myself a mic stand so that I could get myself a nice Queen performance. So expect June 27th afternoon. I kind of compiled a few songs together, karaoke version, and I'll be growing out my beard. Expect me to have, for the first time ever in my life, I'll be sporting a mustache last day of school, and I'll be trying my best to kind of recreate a Freddie Mercury performance. He's my favorite singer, but you can expect my singing quality to be much lower, but I'll try my best nonetheless. So that'll be a fun last thing to do at school this year. What about Lawai? The Lawai's been up for a while. Honestly, I've only had 6 response for it. I like the question, but when I think about it, I think the question is a bit hard to remember. I know for me, it's hard to remember when I got like kind of tricked into doing something or believing something, even though I'm sure it happened so many times in my life. So I don't know if it was just people kind of getting over it, or the question wasn't really a question that interested kids. but maybe you can expect a Loai video in the next week. Maybe it'll just be a 5-minute video. I'm fine with that. I know my videos are too long anyway. So Loai coming up, that's probably gonna be my next video, and then after that there will be the music video, and then that'll be the end of school. So once I get a lot more time on my computer, a lot more time off, a lot less stress from all the exams and the end of year stuff, I'll probably go back to making some higher quality videos maybe every week, something like that. And if you want to keep in touch with me even though I'm gone, then that's the place to check me out. So what about hardware? Playing Sekiro, I actually busted my bumper here. See, it doesn't click anymore. It's just, what an intense game. I would just go so ham on my computer controller that it just ended up being jammed. I found a way to fix it, but I don't have the right screwdrivers and stuff, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm kind of sad that it broke so easily. Apparently Xbox One controllers, that can happen quite frequently, so be careful with your bumpers if you have that controller. I actually ended up grabbing my Switch Pro controller and kind of kept playing Sekiro with that, which has been actually more comfortable and better. So right now I think the Pro controller is by far my favorite controller, specifically because it hasn't broken, but it's also very comfortable. And after switching from Xbox to Pro controller on Sekiro, the same game, I could see the difference, and I do prefer the Pro controller for now, so that's my favorite for now. I bought a new mouse, finally. I bought a mouse that I really love. Man, I've bought so many mice in the past, some ranging in the $60, some being more than $100. It is a wireless mouse. It looks like this. It's not very big, which is great for me because I have like a claw type of a grip. I don't really put my whole hand over it. I kind of grip it like that. So I never like very big mice. This mouse is like a medium to small size. The wireless is super sick. There's no, not having that wire. Having that wire is not a big deal, obviously, but I do feel that little difference there. The battery lasts super long, like 50 hours. You charge it for a couple hours, then it's good for 50. I don't really want to share how much I paid for it because it's a lot, a bit embarrassing. But for someone like me that uses my mouse to do most of my gaming, I'm definitely glad that I found the one now, and I think that hopefully the buttons will last, because for some reason I kind of smashed through my mice. I don't know if it's because of how much I click a lot when I play Dota, so I don't know if it's because I hit it too strong. I don't think so. I think it's because where I hit it with my stance. I hit it more in the middle of the button than at the end, and I think that has an impact on how long the buttons are gonna last. So we'll see. Hopefully, if the buttons last, that's my most favorite mouse by far. The Logitech Pro Wireless, and I'll be going ahead with this brand moving forward. It's my second wireless mouse. I bought a Razer wireless in 2013 in Japan. It was quite expensive and I really didn't like it, so I kind of moved away from wireless until now, and now Logitech really came through with that awesome mouse. I also bought a new laptop just this week. The Surface laptop. I'm a fan of Microsoft now. Definitely more and more of a fan of Microsoft and a bit less and less of Google. Never been a fan of Apple. I do have to give away my Apple laptop in a month, so I'm kind of gonna be like, for work or for whatever, I'll be out of a laptop. Not that I bring it home, but I just feel like moving back, shipping my computer through the mail and stuff, not having any computer, so I figure this will kind of be a nice backup as I do the transition back home. But also when I start doing like substitute teaching or whatever I'm doing next year, I'll definitely want to have a pretty good laptop that will be fast, sharp, and will let me do the things that I want to do. Which leads me to my old Dell laptop that I got in 2015. It was like refurbished, so it's getting pretty old. It's pretty slow. It does the job though. And I think I bought it for $400 or something like that. And instead of trying to sell it for like $100 or something like that, I think I'm gonna do one last giveaway. But this time I'm not gonna give it away for like random. I'm gonna choose kind of my MVP student, the person that has been, trying hard a lot at school, being polite with me and other students, having a good attitude, kind of the person that really shows up every day. So yeah, I'll be giving this away to a student in a couple of weeks. And that's about it for my update. I mean, lots of things have been going on. It's kind of crunch time. Today I could feel like all our brains melting in science. I was trying to teach pressure, and even myself, I was like, ooh, it's kind of like that feeling, but we kind of have to power through it so that we can have a sweet summer, have a couple days off, a couple months off, and enjoy our time off. So still one more month to go. There's going to be some interesting activities coming up for sure, including you know, the music video, the last day of school. We got retreats coming up, and you know, once we get all our work done, we'll be able to relax, right? So thanks for checking out my video. If you can like, subscribe, you know, it helps me out for sure coming up with the summer where I might be a bit more active on YouTube. Thanks for listening to the whole video if you made it all the way here, and have a good day, a good night, and peace out.